Sally. Hey guys, how's it going? Give me 1 second while I get this going. Hold on a second. How are you guys doing? Happy Thursday. Sorry I'm on so late. Today got really crazy. I can't tell you what happened, at least not yet, but when everything is resolved, trust me, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all in on the scoop, all right? Let me share this out. How are you guys doing? Son. I had a very interesting evening that involved police. And that's all I'm going to say. And, but I will say, no, you know what I will say is, someone that I know is missing and the police are searching for them. So, whatever your belief system, if you can send some positive vibes in the air, I'd really appreciate it. Hey, hello. Hi, Niyava. How you doing, boo? How are you, my dear? When you coming back up to DC, you got to come and see the new HQ in person. We're going to get started in a couple of minutes. I know this is not my usual time, but again, my day got insane after I got off work. And then I had a holiday party that was also a toy drive for the kiddos, and I need to go drop off my toys. Hold on. Okay. We're so in like 30 seconds, I'm gonna ask you to share this out to your respective networks. Anybody who you think might be able to use this information, you're going to want to share it with them. Let me turn this on and get the recorder going. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, here's our recorder. How's your Thursday going, guys? Let me know where you're joining from. Have you finished your Christmas shopping? I am almost... Ooh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. All right. Okay. Hi, Ian Peters Agency. How are you? All right. What time is it right now? It's 9:40. Okay, you know what? So, ooh, yes, that would be so nice. Okay. So we are going to get started in about 30 seconds. So in 30 seconds, I'm going to ask you to share this out. I'm not spending a whole lot of time on intro because we are on very late tonight. And your girl got to get her beauty sleep because I wake up at 5 a.m. every morning. And I'm usually like way into REM. Well, not way into REM sleep, but I'm at least in my bed by this time. You know what? Hit up Nicole. Yes. All right. So guys, we are just going to jump right in so that you guys and myself can get to bed. Let me clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. Sorry, I had to do it one time. Okay? All right. So, all right, we are getting started right now. So I need you guys to share this out to your networks. Anybody who you think needs business or legal tips for their business, send this out right now, okay? Because we're about to get started. All right. Welcome. Happy Thursday, everybody. This is a late edition of NPL Legal Dish. If you are listening to the podcast replay, usually I record around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but we are going live today at 9:40 Eastern Standard Time because my day was so out of this world. A lot went on. And I wasn't, and I had planned to get on earlier. Last night I said I was going to be on at 6:30. Totally planned that. Came home. And then life circumstances totally just blew my plans out the water. So I still wanted to do the broadcast today. So I am here and we are getting these stories done. All right. Because hi and love life. How you doing, girl? If you guys, if you're on Instagram and Love Life, I literally just left her company. I went to her holiday party for pop-up networking. Her and Labe Insurance Agency had so much fun, but I still have to come home and do this show. So here I am. All right. So if you're wondering who I am, I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis, host of the show and owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help entrepreneurs like yourself get your business paperwork together. So if you need help with things like getting your business registered, hi, Miss Lashab, getting your business registered, having appropriate contracts, EIN numbers, DUNS numbers, hiring employees properly, that's all the stuff that I do. Why am I qualified to help you do that? Hi, Busy Peach. I'm qualified because I am a licensed attorney and have been one for 13 years and counting. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others. I've had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. Hi, Tanya. And most important, I'm very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everybody as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but so many of you have amazing business ideas. And if you're going to make it, there are just some concepts that you need to know. Oh, thank you and love life. Yeah, so if you're interested in any of the stuff I do, I'm not, just go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. There's a lot of cool stuff there. My podcast, the back episodes of this show, my business launch cheat sheet, my e-store where you can get ebooks and video trainings, lots of cool stuff. But we are going to jump into these stories. And I'm going to be asking for feedback. So if you're new here, I like for people to talk to me, okay? All right. So we're just going to get started. This is the first story that we are talking about. Oh, and for those of you who might be new, the point of this show is to pull lessons from stories in the news and celebrity stories having to do with business that you can apply for your business. So we can learn these, kind of big, lofty concepts that can seem to not make sense and see how they apply in real life. Okay. DM you up to the broadcast. Okay. Tanya, I know you're like, why is she on so late? Tanya, if I explain to you the day that I have had, I'm gonna call you after the show. All right. All right, so the first story that we're talking about, this is the conclusion of a long saga, guys. If you have been watching this show in the last few months, you know that I have been talking about this ongoing trademark infringement lawsuit between a father and son pair who used to work in the same law firm, the law firm that Dad started. Dad fired the son. Son started his own law firm, named it after himself. Remember, he's a junior. And Dad sued his son for trademark infringement because he has the trademark for his name for law firms. So now they have been going back and forth. I'm not going to belabor the details. You can go to some back episodes and listen to what happened in the story. But I am happy to announce that George Sink Sr. and George Sink Jr. of South Carolina, they have settled and petitioned for dismissal of their lawsuits against each other. So, Dad, meaning George Sink Sr., sued his son, George Sink Jr., for naming his law firm George Sink Jr. Law, or something along those lines. Basically, he named his law firm the same name as his dad's law firm. But Dad has the same, but they have the same name. They're Senior and Junior. Hi, good hair, good body. And Dad has the trademark to the name, so Dad took son to court. Son wanted Dad to put up like $1.5 million while they litigated the case because the son was prevented from using his name to market his law firm. And things were just getting very, very bitter. But I am happy to say that Dad and son apparently have reunited. Maybe the holidays, softened their hearts. And they have dropped their lawsuits against each other. So congratulations to George Sink Sr. and George Sink Jr. Now, we'll still have to wait and see what happens. Maybe the son will go back and work for Dad. Maybe Dad will let the son use the name. But what do you guys think happened? What do you guys think? Do you think that George Sink Jr. is going to go back and work with Dad? Do you think that Dad is going to let him use that name to continue his own law firm? What do you think the resolution was? Because we don't know. Excuse me. This cough is still here. We don't know the particulars of this dismissal. We just know that it was dismissed just in time for Christmas. I'm sure George Sink Jr. was like, I want to come home for the holidays and eat mom's, turkey and pie and all that stuff. And dad was like, son, I love you. I'm just going to drop this suit. Let's just be a family. But what do you think the resolution was between them? Do you think they're going to come back together? Is dad going to hire his son again? I'd be interested to see, but I'm very glad that they were able to settle this case between themselves and not drag it out, because it was going on for months. And can you imagine being sued? You think there was payment? Who do you think paid who? Do you think dad paid the son or son paid the dad? Because apparently the son was kind of broke. Remember, this is not just two law firm partners. This is an actual blood father, blood son. George Sink Sr. and George Sink Jr. So if you're saying that payment happened, who do you think paid who? Who do you think? Who do you think? Yeah. So let me know what you think about that. Yes. And we have another update, guys. If you remember the Nike case that I was talking about with the Sports Changes Everything campaign, the $16 million campaign that Nike was not able to use while the case was being litigated, give me a 1. If you remember when I talked about that case where Nike spent $16 million basically on a commercial campaign, give me a 1. While you do that, I'm going to remind those who may not know. So Nike started this sports campaign, spent $16 million. It was like following people's different stories towards fitness. Oh, you know what? Let me go back to Good Hair, Good Body, because she had a comment. Good Hair, Good Body said, father probably is paying the son to work in his law firm and paying him to not use the name. I like how you think, Good Hair, Good Body, because you get the labor and you get the name. And it's your son. Thank you. Since the son is in need. Yes, very true. The son is in need because the son had asked for $1.5 million bond and the judge only gave him $500. So, Good Hair, Good Body be using that brain. Beauty and brains, y'all. Go follow Good Hair, Good Body. All right? But let's move forward to this Nike case. So, Nike made this whole campaign about sports changes everything and change everything. The problem was there is a company out there named Fleet Feet that sells Nike shoes. They have a very close relationship. And they already had a trademark on the phrase, running changes everything, right? So, and this company was called Fleet Feet. So Fleet Feet was like, Nike, what are you doing? Took Nike to court. The judge said, hey, while we're figuring out if Nike's sports changes everything infringes on Fleet Feet's trademark, Nike, you can't air these commercials. Any campaign having to do with the sports changes everything, nah. And Nike was like, come on, we spent all this money. Can we please use this campaign? And they just kind of like were going ahead hoping that the court would see it their way. Well, final resolution, the campaign is out of here. The court has said that the phrase, it's too close, it infringes on Fleet Feet's trademark. And Nike should have known because they have such a close relationship with Fleet Feet. Fleet Feet is one of your distributors. How did you not know that this wasn't a trademarked phrase or that this might cause them some harm? So the judge has completely denied this entire campaign, and Nike is out $16 million. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what can happen when you don't do your due diligence in terms of researching the types of trademarked phrases that you would like to use. You too might be out $16 million. And I don't have $16 million to be out of. Nike might, but I don't. I don't even want to be out $16. But this is a case of where you not doing your due diligence costs you some money. If you are trying to trademark something, why is this pause? Hold on, Facebook. Oh, hold on, guys. Okay. Sorry about that, Instagram. Someone's trying to call me. So if you are trying to trademark a phrase, a logo, a word, a picture, something, whatever, to represent your company, you need to do research to make sure it's not already taken. And I'm going to give you 3 tips on where you can do this research. 1, you want to check the first place, the USPTO website. Excuse me. The USPTO website, USPTO.gov. They have a search tool called TESS, TESS, and it will show you all of the registered trademarks under a certain phrase and the categories that they are in. Another thing that you can do is check state government websites, because you can get state trademarks, and you'll want to check and see if something is trademarked in your state, because maybe you can get a statewide trademark or a regional trademark. And the third thing you can do is just do a Google search. Google is your best friend. Googleisha is on 24/7, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. She'll never go on vacation. Use Google. It's right there, okay? Well, yeah, so Nike's out $16 million. Instagram, give me 1 second. Sorry, Facebook. I have someone who is coming to bring me something very important, and they were asking for my address. Okay. Whew. Sorry about that, Instagram. Duty calls day and night. Okay. All right. So we had 2 resolutions. One was great. Dad and son have been reunited. Good hair, good body thinks that dad is getting cheap labor out of the son. And 2, Nike is out $16 million because they didn't do their due diligence in research, and they tried to basically steal someone's trademarked phrase. Our last case of the evening. Before we go into this, I want to remind you guys that if you are interested in any of the things that I do, like my ebooks, my video trainings, the back episodes of this show, the podcast where you can listen to the audio if you don't have time to listen to the video, you can find all that at linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm. You're also going to find my business launch cheat sheet that is a free download to get your business started in 7 days or less. All right. So go check out linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm. This show is going to be quick because we started very late, and Mama has a bedtime because I wake up very early. Okay. So, last case we are talking about, this is for my fashion girls and my fashion guys. If you know who Zac Posen is, give me a Z in the comments. For those who, while you guys are giving me those Z's, if you know them, if you don't know, Zac Posen is a very famous designer. He was a judge on, you don't know who Zac Posen is, Tanya? Okay. He was also one of the judges on the later seasons of Project Runway, which is one of my favorite reality shows, and I'm not even a reality show fan. And his brand has been around for about 20 years. Now, here's the thing. Zac Posen shut down a few months ago. You don't know Zac Posen? Okay. I mean, I know who Zac Posen is because I watched Project Runway. So when I would see him pop up on other things, I'd be like, oh, that's Zac Posen. All right? But Zac Posen is a very respected designer, and he had his own line for about 20 years. The thing was, the fashion industry being what it is, Zac Posen's company, his line, was struggling, and he was looking for someone to either partner with or to buy his company, and he didn't find one. So some months ago, they completely shut down. Excuse me. So the Zac Posen brand, the company, completely shut down. Right now, while the business may not be around, the trademark for Zac Posen is still active, and the trademark apparently has been sold at auction to a company called Centric Brands. Now, I don't know what the valuation of Zac Posen's company was at the end when he shut the doors, less than 6 months ago. Hi, CL June baby. Hi, Alec the Dog. However, Zac Posen, if you're in the fashion world, you know him. He's got a big name. He's been a host on some very prominent shows, and his clothes cost a lot of money. So, how much do you think it costs Centric Brands to buy the Zac Posen trademark? Now, remember, this was sold at an auction. Zac Posen had been looking for someone to either purchase the company from him or partner with him because the company was no longer being profitable. So, but even through that, the company's still valuable. So how much do you think that Centric Brands paid at auction for the Zac Posen trademark? It has not been released. The amount hasn't been released yet, and as of now, they're just saying it apparently has been sold. So we don't know definitely, but they're still reporting it, and it's more likely than not that Centric Brands is now going to be the owner of the Zac Posen trademark. Now, Zac Posen might be involved with this new company, Centric Brands, that bought the trademark, but that may not necessarily be true. They bought the trademark. They bought the name that represents the goods. That doesn't mean they have to take the person whose name it is. So, Zac Posen's about to get some shmoney. Might be getting a new job. And I would really like to know how much they paid for this Zac Posen trademark. I want to say they had to pay at least $5 million. Good Hair, Good Body said the trademark may have been sold at 25% or 33% of the estimated value given the financial state of the Zac Posen enterprise. I love when Good Hair, Good Body comes with these facts. Again, I don't know the exact numbers that were going on with Zac Posen, but his company was struggling. And if you have to bring your stuff to auction, you're not going to get the full value price, right? Think about when people go to buy cars at auction. They go to buy cars at auction so they can get a good deal. So Centric Brands went to this trademark auction and put a bid in on the Zac Posen trademark and won. But how much do you think it cost them? Like, even if we're lowballing, what do you think they might have paid for this trademark? Let me know. Because that's our last story. Yes. I'm happy for Zac Posen. I actually liked his personality when I saw him on TV. I don't know much about him personally. I think his taste in clothing is lovely. And I wish him good luck in this new endeavor. And I'm glad he got some shmoney. He can close that gap between, because he's actually being sued by former employees because they said they weren't paid when he shut the doors. He just basically shut the doors and said, bye y'all. And nobody got a paycheck. So he probably is going to have to pay back employment and stuff. $10 million. I think that, anything is possible. I don't know what the valuation of Zac Posen was either at its height or even at its, lowest point. So I think maybe that's some research that I need to do later. Yeah. But yeah, so those were the stories that I had for you guys today. I wanted to get on and do this broadcast by hook or by crook. I had planned to get on earlier at 6:30 because I had an event I was going to, but the day just did not go that way, so I still got on. Alec the Dog said, I agree, not the full value. They only got the trademark, not any company assets, just intellectual property. $3 million. Okay, so Alec the Dog thinks that Centric Brands might have gotten the trademark for $3 million. If they got it for $3 million, I really would say that they got it at a bargain price. But we're just going to have to wait and see when the numbers come out. Let's see what Zac Posen got in them pockets. All right. But yeah, so this is, let me see. Good Hair, Good Body. 1 million among the wealthy is no money. It really isn't. So 3 million, they might be like, "Whoo, girl, that's petty cash. Just take it out the box." 10 million. I don't know about the 10 million. 10 million. Ooh, I think I need to make some tea. Yeah. Well, anyway, so we can all speculate as to how much money this trademark got Zac Posen. If you have any questions about George Sink Jr. and George Sink Sr., and dad possibly exploiting his son's legal expertise because he broke, and Nike missing out on $16 million, now is the time to drop your questions. I will be on for another 3 minutes. I have someone coming by to drop off some materials for me, and I need to answer the door when they knock. But this is our last episode for the week. I will be on Monday. I will not be on Christmas Eve or Christmas. I don't know what's going to happen Thursday. Definitely won't be on for Friday, but I will definitely next week will be on at least Monday, possibly Thursday. And then the week after that, we'll play that by ear because I'm still going to be home and, hanging out with family and friends and things like that. And, I got to catch up. I love you guys, but I also have to take care of me, restore myself. It's coming to the end of the year. I'm feeling kind of drained. You gotta, build stuff back up. But I will still be in here, collecting these stories, and we'll be here. And you can always hit me up. You can DM me. You can go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm and, book a free 15-minute consultation if you are a first-time client. I will be releasing my new rates at the top of 2020, and I can't wait to work with you guys and see the amazing business ideas that you come up with. But I'm going to end this here, as it seems that we don't excuse me, seem to have any questions. I don't like coffee. I had to put on my humidifier last night because I realized that the air was very dry in my room, and it helped a lot. So I just plugged it back in, and I'm waiting for it to heat up to humidify my room so I don't sound like I'm smoking a pack a day. Yes. But so I will be back on Monday. I will be posting. I know that my feed posting has been off. Your girl has been going through some things, but we're going to be back on it. We're going to get it right and tight. Good Hair, Good Body asks, are there any new developments with the Jay-Z case against the Australian woman who used his name on her product? I have not heard any updates as of yet, but I can do some research and see if the case has gotten any farther. Actually, let me write that down. Look up status of Jay-Z Kids book. Okay. Yes. All right, guys. So I'm going to leave y'all there. And hopefully by Monday, I will have an update for you on the Jay-Z Australian lady case. All right. So good night, guys. Tanya, I'm going to call you right after this. Okay. Bye.